of the hardest parts about having disability is not the way it affects your body. For me, it affects the way I walk. It sometimes, it can cause a great deal of pain. I mean, that's not like the most difficult thing, because fortunately for me, I'm not required to walk around all day with my job. The most hard part, I think, a lot of people with disabilities would agree with this, is it's the way people treat you. I do think our country does a great job is looking at people with disabilities as an inspiration, rather than as people just who can't do certain things that well because of their disability. But I think there still are people in society that even if you don't have a disability, you deal with them every now and then. Even if you don't have a disability, they're just not nice. But particularly with a disability, it's an easy target for insecure people, and they can take out their frustration, or just take out their cruelty on people with disabilities. And like, sometimes I've heard people say, "Are you drunk?" but they mean it like disrespectful, and that's extremely disrespectful. That sticks with me for a while. Another one they'll say is, "What's wrong with you?" I cannot stand that when people say that. It's extremely disrespectful. Just never say that to anybody, no matter what their situation is. And then, I have people stare. Now, I would say this, for me, it's harder than the pain that I go through with a disability, because generally words stick with me, and I think they do everybody. So I think it's important that you learn, to control what you're saying, especially around people with disabilities, because we deal with pain probably more than the average person because of our disability, and it's just not easy when people also don't treat you that good. But like I said, I think for the most part people do. They treat people with disabilities pretty well, especially like in a first world country like America. Like, I think people are pretty respectful and use people with disabilities as an inspiration tool, rather than just looking down on them. But still, words can be hurtful, and just watch what you say when you're around anybody, but particularly people with disabilities, because it's difficult having a disability. Generally, they don't want to have their disability, but they do. So it's not easy to be made fun of or talked down to.